Alright guys, just back from the Slimbridge Gardening Club show. What a great turnout. And before I do the video, just like to say a double thumbs up, a double diggy thumbs up to the committee, the organisers, the people who put the tables up, lay the paper on the tables and get it all ready, do all the snacks. Fantastic. Without you guys, there wouldn't be a show. Right, just before I do the video, I better put all this away, look, all the spare vegetables. Better put that in a dishwasher. That's what I used to sieve the sand for the shallots. That was trimming the cabbages this morning. That's dried out now. Get my Stanley knife blade, scissors away. Oh, fruit and veg. Oh, spare potatoes. And, oh. And this lot here, some spares from the show, some standbys. Charity parcels for the family. Going for a meal with them tomorrow. Great. Right, get on with it. This video is going to be mostly stills, a little bit of video footage, but it's so hard to shoot video with so many people around. And it was great that they were there, nice and crowded. Here we are then, just setting up for the start of the show. This is about 9:15 on the Saturday morning. I like to get in there nice and early and let everybody else have their go afterwards. All the exhibits need to be staged by 11:15, then the halls close for a pair of hours for the judges to do their thing. And then the halls open up again and everyone flocks back to see how they've done, and it's also open to the general public as well. I'll let you read the names on the winning cards. Red first, blue second, green third as usual, and I'll just make a few comments where they're needed. This is Class 1, the coloured potatoes. I'll put a copy of the online schedule at the end. And Class 2, white potatoes. Next we have the mixed potato class, that's Class 5. 2 of each of 3 varieties of potatoes. I seem to have missed most of those, but don't worry, there's plenty more missing later. Here's the carrots with tops on, Class 6, and parsnips, 3 parsnips. Class 9 is 3 round beetroot. Class 10 is a pair of courgettes, and I'm liking the winning ones there, lovely shape. Mine are the little tiny yellow ones at the top left. They just didn't grow, they refused to grow. Then we have bunches of 6 different herbs. Lovely smell coming from this part of the show. Class 12 is 4 dressed onions under 225 grams. And I was very fortunate to win the best exhibit in the show with these. Chuffed a bits. On the right we have 4 dressed onions over 225 grams. And on the left 3 large onions not dressed. And here's the pickling shallots under 30mm. To the left hand side there are the shallots that are over 30mm. Here's the heaviest marrow, followed swiftly on by the longest runner bean, and there's only ever one prize for these because there's only one heaviest or longest. On the left there we got the French beans, a display of 9 French beans. And Class 22 is a pair of ridge cucumbers, as in outdoor cucumbers. Followed by the greenhouse cucumbers and the culinary marrows. I had to say that 3 times before I got it right. Could have just said table marrows, I suppose. Here are the 2 undressed cabbage. I didn't like this class. It took me a day to clean all the white fly off and get all the caterpillars and slugs out in the middle. Horrible. Class 27, a pair of leeks. And Class 29, 2 lettuce with the roots still attached. Okay then, get in there guys. On to the tomatoes. Here we have a truss of tomatoes. And what I've been doing with my exhibits lately, I've been putting the name of the varieties down with them. Be surprised how many people say, I wonder what they are. And there we are. This is 3 varieties, 2 of each. And I suppose I'd better pass on a few credits, having won the first prize. The Oshi Pink tomato seeds came from Leanne. The Heinz 1350 and the Brad's Atomic Grape came from Danny. So thanks ever so much guys. And I'll put links to Leanne's and Danny's channels in the description below. Go and check them out. Well worth a look. Over 35mm tomatoes, mine with the second prize, Meccano variety. And for the under 35mm I showed Shirami. This is the any other vegetable class where you need to display 2 of any vegetable not listed in the schedule. And just at the back there, poking through that little white thing, that is a my pair of white Casper aubergines. Very prolific plant. Class 34 is for 1 specimen bloom and 1 specimen vegetable together. And then we have a pair of cauliflower. I managed to get some video footage of the fruit and the flowers and flower arranging, so I'll shut up now. Alright Danny, that's enough. Next to the trophies we have the children over 8 years old classes, a Lego model, 4 chocolate brownies, a vase or jar of summer flowers, a vegetable monster, and a cactus or succulent. Very good. Moving swiftly on to the cookery section. Here we have a jar of lemon curd. Mine's the one at the back. Stay tuned till the end, we've got a little story about that one. And a pot of chutney over 3 months old. I didn't enter this class because I had no chutney. I either ate it all or gave it all away. Class 102, a pot of marmalade. And class 103, here is my mint and lime jelly. Class 104 is a pot of homemade jam, and I got a little note on mine which I shall take note of next time. Here's my homemade loaf. I did a milk roll loaf for this one, very nice as well. Class 107 is a cake containing a vegetable. And class 108 is 6 pieces of tray bake. I could have just dived in there. There was a little bit of confusion between some of the classes. The online schedule was slightly different to the paper schedule. You'll see on the table there it says cheese scones, but the online schedule said fruit scones, so there's a couple of each. Lemon drizzle cake, I love lemon drizzle cake, and my family took a loaf away each today. A fruit upside down cake. I'm not very good at these. I always end up with a tray of fruit and a slab of sponge. And this class is for 6 hen, duck or goose eggs. Only 2 exhibits, there's normally a lot more than this. And the men only class, chocolate brownie. And needless to say, the family took some of this away as well today. Fruit gin, oh so tempting, so tempting. And a few photography classes. Again, there was a little bit of a discrepancy between the two schedules. The online one said the maximum size was 7 by 5, but the paper one didn't specify a maximum size. Class 130 on the left there was a monochrome photograph, and on the right we have 131, a photograph of hands. Class 132 is 4 photographs of water on an A4 sheet. And classes 133 and 134 unfortunately ended up as a bit of a mix between dawn and sunset photographs, spider photographs and glorious food photographs, and all various sizes. Well done to the judges for sorting this lot out. Hey, mistakes happen, no one's perfect. And these are the children's 7 years and under classes: a cactus or succulent, a vegetable monster, a vase or jar of summer flowers, decorated crispy cakes that you can just see there, and a model made from Lego. Fantastic. To round it all off, about 4 o'clock-ish, the prize giving, and Carol and Norma on stage doing all the talking, with George doing the donkey work presenting the trophies. And here I am, a happy chappy, can you tell? 2 lots of people I forgot to mention at the beginning for the thanks. The competitors, the exhibitors themselves, and of course the judges. And without all of you, it wouldn't be possible. There's a little bit of video footage coming up of me picking a few of the vegetables. And don't forget we got the lemon curd at the end. Alright, and guys, this is normally the comic part of lifting veg for the show. Parsnips. So I'm going to be very careful not to brush my arm against the leaves, because I used to suffer, I do, so I'm going to go and get a tea towel. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Push down. Ooh. Wow. Wouldn't believe that was so difficult to get out, would you? There's one no good. I need 3 of these. Not too bad. It can be a... Yeah, let's get them all together and show you at the end. I'm just putting this tea towel on my arm for the old phytophotodermatitis. I've had it before and I don't intend to get it again. And I can't be bothered to go upstairs and get a long sleeve t-shirt or whatever. Not too bad. I'll give them a wash up and see what we got. But they'll do. Not too bad. They will do. If I've got time later on, I'll go and look at some more out the front. But I'm happy with those, they'll do. Just to show you that things don't always go according to plan. Here's the lemon curd I made. When was the video? 4th or 5th of August. Brilliant. And I left it, left the lid on, didn't touch it. Wanted it to go pop when they opened it at the show. And they opened it at the show and... mould. And the way it's growing, that is because of dirty glass, not sterilised properly. So, weird, isn't it? And I just opened a second jar, perfect. Oh, no points for that one. Moral of the story, take more care with sterilising your jars.